My base is starting to look pretty nice, but I think we're missing a couple of things. Number one, I want to build a big old tower. Now, the only thing I'm wondering is where to put this tower. But I think what I'm going to do is put it right here up on this ledge so that I can look down over everything else and survey it like I am the boss, because I am. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And yeah, I'm excited to get going. It's going to be sweet. It's going to serve a purpose. It's going to have a farm inside of it, and it's going to be a beautiful tower. So without further ado, what's up everybody? Welcome back. My name is Douglas and this is the solo survival series. A couple of videos ago, I had a very pleasant surprise. I got a ton of views on it, over 700, which is nuts. Thank you so much for everyone that is watching my videos. Welcome to all the new subscribers as well. The timing of things in my life is going a little bit unfortunately because I am actually moving to a new state in a week. So I probably won't have a lot of time over the next few days to make YouTube episodes. So this one might be on the shorter side and I'll make another one for next week. And next week I'll only have one video releasing rather than the usual two. So I apologize in advance for that, but it's kind of going to be unavoidable because, like I said, I'm moving and I have to drive 23 hours to get to my new apartment. It's going to be a fun adventure. My plan right now is to make sure that next week's episode is good enough to make up for the fact that there is only one episode rather than two. So first things first, this episode for the tower that I'm going to be building is I need to gather some resources. So I've got an empty shulker box and I've got one shulker box that is full already of stuff that I need. However, I don't have nearly enough deep slate, so I'm going to have to go and gather some more deep slates from down below. So I'm going to run and do that really quick. While I do this, I kind of wanted to talk to you about my vision and how the series is going to go. I was kind of waiting to see if there was, going to be an audience for this kind of stuff online. I kind of wanted to just start making videos because I enjoy them and see if there's, people out there that might enjoy watching it. However small my following is right now, I'm very grateful for all of you, and you guys have inspired me to definitely keep going with all of this, even though I am going to be moving to a new place and starting a new job. So yeah, so the rest of this series, the way that I see it going is I'm going to finish up this starter area. Probably going to put in, a few more builds, clean it all up, make the streets between the builds look nice, and put in some landscape and stuff like that. And then do a couple more big farms, the ones that will take quite a few hours to get me some sweet blocks to use. Then I'll move on to a much larger base, a much larger overall project, something that I have never done myself before, but I've always wanted to. I'll keep it a surprise for now, just to keep you guys on, just to keep you all on your toes. But I am very excited for when that time comes. But for right now, I need to buckle down, gather some more resources, and get going on my project for today. Now you might notice as I'm clearing out an area for today's build that for my iron farm build, I had to move it all back out a little bit. I realized that block is where a villager can stand sometimes, and sometimes you can spawn golem as far away as this line right here. So I had to get rid of it and follow it all out. I'm gonna have to come up with an idea to go there, but I think I have a few ideas. It'll look great. It'll eventually look great. I know it looks a little bit hideous right now, but I'm confident that it'll look better in the future. Okay, with a little area cleaned out down below, I'm going to establish a base up here. This is where I'm going to be keeping all of my materials. You'll have to forgive me today if I'm a little bit scatterbrained. I'm still blown away over the response to my video two videos ago, and over 700 views and like 30 new subscribers in a weekend is not something that I thought was going to happen to me for a long time. Yeah, once again, just thank you to everyone. I'll keep trying to make some content for you. Hopefully you'll enjoy it, and I know that I enjoy making it, and so that's the most important thing. And yeah, enjoying what you do is the most important thing in life, in my opinion. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep doing what I love. Now, my build is going to be using copper blocks, and I want it to be oxidized. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a bunch out here. I don't think it's super important that I leave all of it out because I still plan on spending a lot of time in this base to finish it all up. So it should have time to oxidize on its own, but can't hurt to start it out. The farm that I'm going to be putting inside of this build is going to be a cactus farm. Now, whenever I do a cactus farm inside of my survival worlds, feel like I make a farm that is too big for my needs. So this one is going to be pretty small. I'm just gonna have 4 cells of the farm like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna build it up twice. So I'll only have 8 cactus plants going at a time, which will be pretty dang small, but I think that it should be more than enough for what I need. If you're not sure how to build a cactus farm, there's plenty of videos online. This one that I'm doing right now is just kind of my own creation. So I can't link a tutorial for you, but it should be pretty straightforward if you just watch what I'm doing. Because the basic principle is that cactus can't grow if there's something directly next to them. So if you come in and put something like an iron bar next to where the second level of the cactus is going to go, then it will break as soon as it grows even 1 level and fall down into the water and get pushed over here and get collected by a few hoppers right over here. Now that that is in, I think I'm going to throw it into time-lapse mode. I'm going to build up my tower. You can be able, ooh, look at that right behind me. This copper has started to oxidize already. You'll be able to see the copper oxidize in the time-lapse a little bit. You'll also be able to see this iron farm working probably. So yeah, without further ado, here we go. So as I'm getting closer and closer to the top, I think I might have to go with an idea that I originally had of mixing green blocks with green blocks and running into the nether to grab some warped stem. So I'm gonna do that really quick and I'll be right back to finish up the top of this build. Alright, I'm back and I've got some warped stem. I think I'm going to take a couple of these out though, because then I can go like this. Perfect. Alright, let's take a step back and see if I like it. Oh yeah. Warped wood and copper go very well together. Ooh, I need to change this out though. Boom. Alright. Sweet. Looks like a fantastic roof. Eventually all the orange copper will oxidize and it'll look even better. Now for the final touch up top. Boom. Alright, I just have a few more things, some finishing touches to put on. Oh man, I love it. I think it looks great. Now the coolest part about this place up here, of course, is my dragon egg. It's where I decided I wanted to display this thing so that I could have a place to look out and down upon all of my dominion, as well as have, you know, my most prized possession up here. Well, my iron farm is working to perfection. And of course, I wanted the bottom to be all glass so that I can just look down into my cactus farm and see what it's all about. I lit it all up with a bunch of shroom lights, and yeah. I've got one last thing to do in this episode, and that is to put my other prized possession up here, my polar bears. I said last episode that I would find a place for them, and I'm going to do that right now. Up there is a perfect place for them because they'll be on display just like the dragon egg, and I hope that they will bring me luck as they look down on the rest of my builds. Alright, and with a home found for my dragon egg and my 2 favorite polar bears, it is time for me to wrap up this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Douglas and you've been awesome. Like I said, next week there's only going to be 1 episode, but then I'll be right back to making and releasing 2 every week. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. This series is going to keep going, and keep getting better and better. So anyway, thank you again. We'll see you later. Bye.